Good morning. Today, I want to talk about the question, is your job helping you or holding you back? There are so many things going on in our world, our paths. We set out on our paths at such a young age, and we choose a school or we choose a profession and we head off in a direction. And even maybe you've recalibrated over the years, but you're on a path. And as the world shifts under our feet, as you learn and grow and evolve into a different person, as your interests change, as your financial needs change, as your time constraints change, there's so many factors. Is your career helping you to grow your life, to grow your mind, and to grow your net worth? Or is it holding you back? We're seeing layoffs these days, not because anyone did anything wrong, but because of technology or politics or shifted business models. We're seeing experienced professionals pushed aside because their skill set hasn't evolved. And we're seeing a lot of people, especially in midlife, quietly asking themselves, maybe you've asked yourself these questions. Is this really what I want to be doing for the rest of my life? If my job disappeared tomorrow, would I feel ready? Would I feel happy? Would I feel sad? Is this career setting me up for what comes next? That might be an encore career, side hustles, retirement. And if you've asked yourself these questions, you're not alone. Many people wrestle with these same thoughts. And our culture, our people around us, there's so many narratives about what's proper, what we should do, what's responsible. Or are you someone who flies by the seat of your pants? Someone told me that I am just last week. The difference between people who feel stuck or lost or spiraling versus those who build something new is just this simple question. Stopping to assess, are you really where you want to be right now? And is this setting you up for success as you define it, not the world? Hi, my name is Maria DeStore, and I go LinkedIn Live to share tips and tricks to help you redefine what work means to you so that it works for you and not the other way around. So, here are some signs that your job might be holding you back. You're comfortable. I mean, really comfortable. You show up, you do your work, and that's great, especially in times where things are really stressful when you're caregiving either for your kids or your parents or anyone else. Comfortable is good, but there's a time where comfortable is a crutch and it's holding you back. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. And maybe you want to stay comfortable in this job, but start thinking about what comes next. Is it an encore career? Is it side hustles? What's your bridge to retirement? Number two, you're staying out of fear, not desire. I can't leave now. It's safe here. The devil I know. It's awful out there. There couldn't possibly be a good job out there for me. That keeps you stuck. At least start looking, applying, and having conversations. Another sign is that your learning curve is flat. When's the last time that you were provided with support for professional development or personal development? When's the last time you invested in yourself? If you've not learned anything new in the last 2 years, especially with the launch of AI, then you may be setting yourself up for failure and being blindsided by layoffs. Another way is that your values don't align with your company's. This happened to me. What once felt exciting suddenly just feels not only not exciting, but borderline uncomfortable because it's going in a direction that doesn't align with your personal values. Maybe your organization's priorities shifted away from service to making money. When your work no longer feels like it reflects your values, that's when the disenchantment can creep in. If you are feeling invisible or undervalued, yes, that could be measured in promotions or raises, but even just day to day, when you go into a team meeting, do you quiet your voice? Or are your ideas embraced? Are you constantly overlooked? It's not just frustrating, it breaks you down. And it's a sign that it might be time to move on. So if any of these are familiar, hitting you in the gut, maybe it's time for that deeper look. What is your current career job giving you? And what is it costing you? All right, grab a piece of paper, just jot down on a document, whatever. Ask yourself these two questions. What is my current job giving me? Maybe it's that financial stability, the health insurance, the mission, the impact, somewhere to show up every day, people to talk to, a fantastic team. List everything. What are you getting out of this job? And then what is this job costing me? We've done this pros and cons list, right? Draw a line. What's it costing me? Is it costing you growth? Is it prolonging your retirement date because you're not being paid your worth? Is it costing you your mental health, your confidence, your joy? So put these two lists side by side, and what are you seeing? If you get anything out of today, it's that permission to stop and ask yourself, is this job still aligned with who I'm becoming and want to be? Is it preparing me for the future that I want for myself? Or is it keeping you small and safe? And maybe that's okay for now, but look ahead. I hope you found this helpful. And next week, I will be showing up on time. I had to be flexible today. Something popped up that delayed this call, but I still showed up. I'm still here for you and sharing these tips. And next year, we're going to talk about turning that fear of either that looming, you feel like you're about to get laid off, or you probably need to move on, but you're paralyzed with that fear. So turning that fear into power to move forward and figure out where you're going to land before the end of 2025. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week.